We're Evan and Melanie, and we've been living in a van for the last 3 years, but every once in a while, we like to switch things up with unique accommodations. This week, we're staying at a hip camp. Think of it as like an Airbnb, but for camping, glamping, and minimalistic cabins. Before we head out, let's check out a couple mountain bike trails in Nanaimo. Okay, today we are riding one of the many trails out here in Nanaimo. That's how you pronounce it, Nanaimo. I think we're technically on South Benson right now. We're going to be going FTR to eventually roller coaster. These trails out here are all unsanctioned, so it actually took us a solid 5 minutes to find the trailhead, because this is primarily a logging mountain, as is a lot of Vancouver Island. Big logging industry and paper mills and such. Yeah, we have a cool hip camp that we're staying at tonight. Stay tuned. Anyway, let's continue our ride down FTR, even though the sign said Carnival. Oh gosh. So I just ran along the skinny on foot to capture that. And it's quite janky, so there was a high chance of me tripping. Usually what unsanctioned means is just a lot less maintained, a lot more bushwhacking. Gravitron! Say, I'm pretty glad I'm wearing launch boots today. So far these trails are pretty nice though, actually. This is rated. Oh, I don't want to get coated in mud. This is rated black, and there are black features for sure, but there's ride-arounds for me, a little bit of bushwhacking. Oh, I'm out of breath from climbing. Evan peer pressured me into taking this roll in what to you is gonna look like slow-mo. Heel. Okay, go. Trail thoughts. Unsanctioned, thus lots of bushwhacking, but otherwise a pretty great trail, I'd say. These are rated black, which I haven't, besides the features, hasn't been all that difficult, but the one that people love is roller coaster, which is the next one coming up. Let's check it out. Across the sea here, we've got an island and another island and another island. Alright, this is roller coaster. My brakes have been so squeaky out here for whatever reason. Oh my god.
See if we can follow Nelly in. Oh. Good girl. And we're heading to hip camp.
Took us longer than you'd expect to find some firewood out here in Canada. Logging road industry of the world. But now that we have our firewood, it's time for us to head to tonight's hip camp. Hint, we're staying in a tent. Not any regular tent. You'll see. Okay, so we made it to the Zen tent. But first things first, they have a shower here, And I think it's about time to wash off this morning's mountain bike sweat, yesterday's, the day before that, the day before that. Many days of mountain biking sweat have piled on, and it is time to rinse off.
Penelope's doing her own shower.
Whoa. Who's that?
It was a nice shower. I turned it off to conserve hot water just for you. Just make sure you leave enough for me to shower again tomorrow.
Oh, is there a limit?
I don't know.
All right.
I suspect it's not a house.
Well, let's go tour the tent.
Now that we've showered, hair is still wet, let's do a quick tour of where we'll be sleeping tonight. Penelope's dragging me into the woods. Ellie, come on. Stop eating grass.
Hold on, let me make sure the bugs don't come in. There's lots of bugs.
Okay, today we will be showing you around one room. One bed, one room.
One tent.
One tent. However, very spacious.
Oh, crap.
The #1 centerpiece.
This is the kitchen of the hip camp, 2 burners, and Melanie will show you the fire.
This is the fire. This is the tent. This is the dog. These are my shoes and socks.
Why was that necessary?
Because I know I look goofy.
For dinner we're having bolognese,
Bolognese.
bolognese, and we just had a great time dealing with all the farm animals.
Dealing with petting, chasing, feeding.
Yeah, all kinds of horses, weird looking chickens, goats, sheep,
It was really sheep. Oh yeah, there was a sheep.
a lone sheep.
It was really cool. The sheep's eyes were like out here. We got to hold a baby goat. It was a lot more fun than I expected. And the people were so nice.
After this, we're gonna cap it off with a nice little vino by the fire. Sin vino.
What he means is a s'more, a charred s'more, a smoky flavor. We're talking schmellows.
How many bats does she have in her cave?
We got our stick from the forest, because of course we don't carry skewers. Time to roast some marshmallows. Marshmallows.
We don't usually do this, but when in hip camp, you know.
Also, though, we did used to do this a lot. When we were in our rooftop tent, every single night we would roast at least one marshmallow.
Like 10.
Like 10. Okay, we would roast at least one and then always eat like 10. My face is burning off. I prefer mine nice and charred. I'd actually go for more charred than this normally, but my face was burning off. I couldn't stand in front of the fire anymore. Gooey perfection.
Alright, lighting situation not ideal inside filming, but look at that. Look at that. Melanie, tell them how much you did not want to sleep in here.
I still don't want to, because our van, our very cozy, very homey van, is literally 15 steps away. And this bed frame is very wobbly.
What are you trying to do?
Makes me feel like I'm on a water bed.
You're messing up my filming.
However, Penelope
I can't see her.
made herself
there she
right
is.
at home. Alright, it's the morning now. We survived the night. The bed is smaller than the bed in the van, so Penelope took up a lot of space. But otherwise, we slept okay. I'm gonna go use the shower here for a second time in 24 hours, which is really exciting. That's the one huge benefit of this place. Bell tents, cool. Beds, small. We got our hands on some farm fresh eggs that I went into the coop and picked myself. So these toasts have been awesome, and we're really excited to try these little baby eggs.
Let's get them.
And that's a wrap. It's back to van life.
There she is. Straight from the hen's ass. Right. All right. Would you look at that? I'm gonna let Melanie be the guinea pig here.
This is a little baby.
They're young hens, babe.
If you guys don't scoop the yolk out with a spoon, you're missing out. The yolk is the best part.
Okay, let's learn how to eat eggs.
So far, it tastes like an egg.
Does it?
Let me quickly taste the egg white.
Does it still taste like an egg?
We must be buying quality eggs because this tastes like store-bought. Maybe I just don't have a refined palate.
So it doesn't taste like poopy or anything?
No, it doesn't taste like poop.
How can you not tell the difference?
No, seriously? We're gonna do a blind taste test. Taste test next. They're different, but I don't know which one's which.
The more yellow, bigger one was obviously the store-bought.
So this one?
Yeah, the smaller.
This one was way like thicker, like creamier. Like the yolk was like pastier.
Interesting.
The other one was smoother.
Farm fresh, smooth eggs. This isn't the content you asked for, but it's the content you need to see.
That's the content you need to see. Look below you.
Oh my god, she can open garbage cans. You want to see the fire get bigger? You look like you're ready to tell ghost stories.